I know.
No other shops today.
Alright, hello people. Today is the first video of my story time in Skyrim, where I read all of the books I've either been taking, or people have been allowing me to take, or I've
Please
found
do
randomly
look
in the
around.
road,
I'm sure I have something.
and read a book a day.
Witch doctor's way.
Yes, it is the way of my ancestors, witch doctors. I should probably go check that cauldron after next time I play. Wonder if they have some books in there. Alright, I'm gonna sit on this bench and get prepared to read. Now we just go to the books. I have many books. I've been stealing a lot of books. I don't know if they're stealing or whatnot, but I have books.
You're a kleptomaniac, apparently.
I'm not klepto. Stop saying that. Okay! We're gonna start from the bottom of the pile, and my friend here will choose a story that we shall read today. The books are Watcher of Stones, Thief, The Madness of Pelagius. That's interesting. The Book of the Dragonborn. The quote-unquote Madmen of the Reach. Songs of the Return, Volume 19. Pension of the Ancestor Moth. Okay. Ode to the Toondradstriders. Mysterious Akavar. Contract. Brief History of Empire, Volume 1. Bounty. Ervol's Journal. Which one of these so interesting books would you like to read other than that Volume 19 one? Because that would be reading way out of order. Should find the rest of those.
I think we should read Thief.
We shall be reading Thief. That's a jab at me, huh? Bitch. Whatever. We're reading Thief today. Thief by Reven. By Reven, people. Okay. If the reader has not yet had the pleasure of reading the first volume in the series of the life of Eslaf Errol Beggar, be should close this book immediately, for I shan't recap. I will tell you this much, gentle reader. When we last saw Elsof, he was a boy, an orphan, a failed beggar, running through the wild winter woods of Skyrim. Okay then. Thief has told me to get the hell out. We're gonna leave Thief alone and go choose another book. Because apparently I need beggar. We're gonna find that one of these days. What other book? I'm sorry. Elsof seems to have gone through some shit, but we'll figure that out. What other book? Oh, mysterious voice should I go with?
Was it a brief history of Tamriel or something like that?
A Brief History of the Empire, Volume 1. We shall now be reading A Brief History of the Empire, Volume 1. There should be no message to tell me, there should be no message to tell me to get out. Hopefully. Let's go in. A Brief History of the Empire, Part 1, by Stronach K. Johoji III, Emperor Historian. Oh shit, a historian wrote this? Well, pucker up, people. Before the rule of Timber Septon, all Tamriel was in chaos. The poet Trigarius called that period of continuous unrest days and nights of blood and venom. Oh, okay. The kings were a petty lot of grasping tyrants, who fought Timber's attempts to bring order to the land, but they were as distinguished as they were desolate, and the strong hand of Septim brought peace forcibly to Tamriel. The year was 2E 896. The following year, the emperor declared the beginning of the new era. Thus began the third era, Vir Agot. Okay. This is going to be an interesting book. For 38 years, the Emperor Tiber reigned supreme. It was a lawful, pious, and glorious age, when justice was known to one and all. From serf to sovereign, the Timbers... Oh, he died? Oh, wow. He dies right after all that? That sucks. The Temperor's death, it reigned for an entire fortnight, as if the land of Tamriel itself was weeping. Well, shit. He was a witch doctor.
For 2 whole freaking weeks.
2 weeks? Shit, nigga. Like, we already got over it like 3 days. The Emperor's grandson, Pelagus, came to the throne. Though his reign was short, he got murdered. He was as strong and resolute as his father had been, and Tamriel could have enjoyed a continuation of the Golden Age. I knew it, he was murdered. Alas, an unknown enemy of the Septon family hired that accursed organization of cutthroats, the Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, they murdered him. I figured it out. To kill the Emperor Pelagus. The first, as he knelt at prayer at the temple of the One in the Emerald City. Pelagus the first reign lasted less than 3 years. Oh, wow. I guess Tamriel wasn't weeping. She didn't know you that well, sir. Pelagus had no living children. Oh, so the crown emperor passed to his first cousin, the daughter of Timber's brother, Agnareth. Kintira, former queen of Silvanera, assumed the throne as Kintira I. Her reign was blessed with prosperity and good harvests, and she herself was an avid patroness of art, music, and dance. Oh, okay. At least they didn't kill the first female queen. That would suck. You know, womanhood would go back many centuries. Kintra's son was crowned after her birth. Wait, what? Wait. Oh my god, is there a typo in this book? What the fuck? After his birth, unless it was a he, she, we'll figure out more. The first emperor of Tamriel to use the imperial name Uriel. Uriel I was the great lawmaker of the Septon dynasty and a prompter of independent organizations and guilds. Under his kind but firm hand, the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild increased in prominence throughout Tamriel. Okay. So he brought guilds into fruition. Her son is good. His son and successor, Uriel II, well, we're not going to talk about these people's death, apparently. It was insignificant. Reigned for 18 years, from the death of Uriel I in 3E64 to Pelagus II's assassination. Oh, wow. They assassinated the second one? Do they hate the name? Is that it? Like, shit. In 3E...
loyalty assassination is an option.
Yeah, seriously. Pelagus II's assassination in 3E82. Tragically, the rule of Uriel II was cursed with blights, plagues, and insurgencies. Oh, shit.
Anytime there's a second son.
It seems like every time there's a second, it's not working out. If only they could get to the third. The third seems to have, like, good lives and shit. Or the first. The tenderness he inherited from his father, did not serve Tamriel well. Oh, he was a bitch. Oh. And little justice was done. Oh my god, it's all his fault. This is what kindness gets you, people. Don't be kind. Pelagus II, inherited not only the throne from his father, but the debt from the latter's poor financial and judicial management. Oh wow. Pelagus dismissed all of the elder council and allowed only those willing to pay great sums to resume their seats. Holy shit. Bribery?
Sounds like what President Obama should have done.
Right. Too bad we have laws against that shit. He encouraged similar acts amongst his vassals, the kings of Tamriel, and by the end of his 17-year reign, Tamriel had returned to prosperity. God damn, through cutthroat bribes. Shit. That nigga knew what he had to do. His critics, however, have suggested that any advisor possessed of wisdom but not of gold had been similarly accosted by Pelagus. This may have led to some of the troubles his son. Oh wow.
Always the son.
It's always the son. His son Antiochus faced when Antiochus, I have to say his name right because obviously he's facing enough problems. Faced when he, in return, became emperor. Antiochus was certainly one of the most flamboyant members of the usually Astret Septon family. Oh, he was flamboyant, huh? Well, fuck his name then. He had numerous mistresses. Oh. And nearly as many wives. Oh my god. So your father spent all that time like disavowed so many people to get the money back, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna take all the money he got back and waste it on mistresses and wives. Okay.
All that time for you to be a hoe.
Damn. I guess I gave him way too much credit. He must not be fucking suffering at all. And was renowned for the grandeur of his dress and his high good humor. This nigga was always happy. What the hell? What was I worrying about? Unfortunately, his reign was rife with civil war. Okay, he just did not care. Alright. Surpassing even that of his grandfather Ural II. Holy shit, how were you not assassinated? The War of the Isle in 3E110, 12 years after Antinous assumed the throne, nearly took the province of Somerset Isle away from Tamriel. Wow, how were you not assassinated? They killed 2 people after 3 years each for nothing. What the hell? Oh wait, it's the Dark Brotherhood. They like chaos. My bad. The united alliance of the kings of Somerset and Antares only managed to defeat King Orghum of the island kingdom of Pyredona due to a freak storm. Okay, so that was luck. Legend credits the physic order of the Isle of Artrum with the sorcery behind the Tempest. Oh, okay, so it was forceful magic. The story of Kintara II, heiress of her father, Antras' throne. Whose child are you? Who? A mistress? A wife? Are you a bastard? Were you his only child? What happened? I guess that brief space between these 2 paragraphs explains all that. It's certainly one of the saddest tales. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's always the second, man. There's a fucking pattern.
Always.
It's always the second. Had one of the saddest tales in the imperial history. Her first cousin, Ural, son of the queen Potima of Solitude, accused Kintara of being a bastard. I fucking knew it. I knew it. Because, like, if you're a bastard, you're not gonna make it. Your father was a whore. Alluding to the infamous decadence of the imperial city during her father's reign, when this accusation failed to stop her coronation, Ural brought the support of several disgruntled kings of High Rock, Skyrim, and Morrowind, and with Queen Patena's assistance, he coordinated 3 attacks on the Septon Empire. Holy shit. This nigga had fucking friends. Jesus. The first attack notice he said Skyrim and Morrowind and no Oblivion. What happened to Oblivion? The first attack occurred in the Lilac Bay region, which separates High Rock and Hammerfell. Kintea's entourage was massacred and the Empress taken captive. Oh, damn. For 2 years... Welp. That did not help their case. For 2 years, Kintera II languished in an imperial prison believed to be somewhere in Glenpoint or Glenmoral before she was slain in her cell under mysterious circumstances. So, let me get this straight. They assassinated her entourage, took her captive, and didn't even have the decency to kill her after they took her captive, but let her be in prison for 2 years, then kill her under mysterious circumstances.
She must have paid somebody.
Like,
yeah, they're not gonna give me the secret side. In 2 years. Alright. You wanna get some blood on me?
She was probably like, fuck this. I don't even know why he's going on with the second attack. She's dead. The second attack was on a series of imperial garrisons along the coastal Morrowind Islands. The Empress's consort, Khotin Aranex, fell defending the... Oh, she still had a consort. Okay. The third and final attack was a siege of the Imperial City itself, occurring after the Elder Council had split up the army to attack Western High Rock and Eastern Morrowind. Oh wow, that's dumb. The weakened government had little defense against Euro's determined aggression and catapulted after only a fortnight of resistance. Euro took the throne that same evening and proclaimed himself Euro III, Emperor of Tamriel. The year was 3E 121. Thus began the War of the Red Diamond, described in Volume 2 of this series. Well then, guys. That was the story.
What did you learn?
The Brief History of the Empire, Volume 1. We have learned that Euro the First just went through a lot of shit. And, well, okay. There was a lot of shocking things that happened. There was just many things that happened, and just a lot. That just so much things happened, guys.
Question to you and the audience. Would you ever like to start a royal bloodline?
Alright guys, so we've learned a lot from this book. Question to you. Would you ever like to be anybody in that bloodline with the number 2 after your name? We'll wait for your answer in the comments. Take your time. We all have time. Alright, till tomorrow. We may have more books by tomorrow and have more choices, since I may be journeying through Skyrim again. Yay! But if not, we'll choose from this list again. Goodbye. And may we read another time.
Bye.